Roots 9100 coming back at you. There's going to be a part 2. Let me tell you something. I've been working for hours. For hours. What I needed was a soldered gun to solder that wire back on. I don't have one. So I had to MacGyver it. And I tried another piece of wire putting into it, and then wires. You can't do that because there's nothing to hold on to it. I tried tape. Tape just fell off. Finally, I took one of these caps right here. One of those caps right there like that. And I cut it apart with my Swiss Army knife. And then I pulled it out. Then I cut it off. I broke it off, cut it off shorter. This is one that ain't been destroyed. There's one right there. And inside there's metal. Like that. So I took that and cut this off like I did that one, cut it apart, and then I cut it again once I got the plastic cover off, and then I took my big snap-on pliers and I squeezed it right together as tight as I could get. It ain't going nowhere now. So I squeezed that wire right in there tight. That wire, you can't even pull that wire out. And I squeezed it tight to that piece that was going to here that it broke off from. So you got like a wire cap that's been cut. The whole wire's together, which ain't the right size wire for that one anyways, but to hold that. But it seems to work. Let's see, I took these big snap-ons here and I squeezed that son of a gun as tight as I could squeeze it. That son of a gun didn't go nowhere. The tape wouldn't hold it, and I tried another piece of wire to wire that to that wire to that wire. It didn't work. This is the only thing that would work, by taking one of those caps right there, which is actually too big, but I made it work. I cut it apart and I took it out of the thing, and then I cut it again, shortened it, and then I made it like I kept squeezing it, and I squeezed it right tight finally. So it's there now, it's on, as you can see. You really needed a solder gun, but this will work just as good. Everything went back in there the way it should. All I got to do is put the cover back on, and the wire is tight. It's connected through that piece of wiring cap here and to this here. The wire broke off, I think, from me turning it too much, back and forth over the years. But yep, there's always a way around it. I've been here for hours. Now all I got to do is put the thing back together. I'm sure it'll work because the wire is touching here, and it's tightened onto there through that cap piece. And I cut that cap piece even shorter because it was too long. So once I got it out of here, pulled that thing out of there, I cut it again, shortened it. But there's one that ain't been destroyed. But it seems to work, so we're gonna give it a shot. All right, peace out.